WA. And today, the City of Bayswater was to hold a drag queen storytime hour without any public notice. Despite it promoting it extensively, the City of Bayswater cancelled today's drag queen storytime, scheduled to start at 11:30 a.m. at the Maylands Public Library. They cited public safety concerns for the 2 to 8-year-old children that it targeted for this event. Clint Steinberg, who is an adult nightclub drag queen performer, aka Cougar Morrison, didn't front the event at all to read stories whilst dressed in drag to children. Instead, after inquiries made by myself, I was informed the event was moved to another non-public venue and it was now classified as private. Over 100 pro-drag queen storytime supporters attended without a formal permit from the City of Bayswater to protest outside the Maylands Library. WA Police and Council Rangers were observed standing by watching as supporters became increasingly aggressive and shouting hate speech with foul language, that their chants echoed via a loud PA system which young children could have heard, and included things like F fascist, F off, and we're here, we're queer, we're fabulous, don't F with us. So let's take a look. This is a live stream. It is quite noisy down here. I'm not sure what you can hear. Fuck off, fascist. So that's the tolerant left just there.
When queer rights are under attack, what do we do? When queer rights are under attack, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? When queer rights are under attack, what do we do? When queer rights are under attack, what do we do? When queer rights are under attack, what do we do?
That would warrant a move-on notice, would it not?
It depends.
It depends on what? What does it depend on? What circumstance?
It's separated now. We'll speak to you after the event.
What circumstance would it depend on for that person to get a move-on notice?
We'll speak to you after the event, sir, okay?
After the event.
We'll speak to you after the event. Right now I'm policing this, okay?
Because I think, realistically, I think sex education just in general is really tragically undertaught in schools.
When queer rights are under attack, what do we do?
Hello. We've got advocacy for, like, you know, just having a great time. What shirt is that? Is that Freedom Media? You guys got me last time. That was quite funny.
We're here. We're queer.
So Channel 9 just doing an interview here.
We're here. We're queer. We're fabulous. Don't mess with us. We're here. We're queer. We're fabulous. Don't mess with us. We're here.
Now, there was a permitted counter-protest in attendance who, after about an hour of the 3-hour approved permit, the holders of the permit were informed by WA Police and the City of Bayswater that their permit for their peaceful protest being conducted was being cancelled early, and the police moved through the group of people, peaceful protesters, I should say, informing people that if they didn't leave, then they would be issued with move-on notices. This raises significant questions and makes a mockery out of those that did the right thing in applying for a permit only to have their event gate crashed, all the while police and the City of Bayswater Rangers displayed no empathy whatsoever for a lawful permit that was obtained due to the correct process. What was also clearly evident was there was a lack of policing of those that were physically assaulted at the event right in front of police, with a very clear reluctance of police looking to take the easy way out, and I'll go so far as to say discouraging a complainant from making an assault of complaint. Let's have a look. And so I'm here with your name?
Commuter.
Commuter. So I've just got some brief information that you're simply standing here peacefully, and I've been watching you for some time holding these signs here, and you've been assaulted by somebody on the left. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah.
Can you tell us what happened?
Yeah, I was having a peaceful conversation, and he came from out of nowhere and attempted to grab my signs from me.
And police did actually take action?
Yeah, they come out of the crowd to come help.
And have the police spoken to you about an assault?
Yes, they said that they were going to issue him a move-on notice, and in the future, if I wanted to press charges, I could.
Rather than paying attention to what's happening in the crowd, the pushing and shoving, the police are there on their phones.
What wasn't live streamed today is that this complainant that you've just heard from there and the witness, who was also the person that prevented her from being further assaulted today, they both made another approach to police and they were fobbed off. Questions should be asked: which side posed the safety concern to the public, the group that had the lawful permit or the side that didn't, and why police failed to act in its core function of their job, that is to protect and serve the community. More importantly, a person who had just been criminally assaulted. Since the live stream today by Facebook, they have blocked the ability to share this stream further, which is censorship, because they don't want the public to see the real story on the ground. But you can play a key role by liking this stream, and more importantly, hopefully if Facebook do not hinder independent media further by blatant controlling of the narrative, sharing the stream. I'm Lindsay, and this is another News for You coverage of today's live stream brought to you by Freedom Media WA. Enjoy the rest of your evening.